sa pamilya. Ito umano ang pangunahing nakakatulong para hindi bumagsak ang ekonomiya ng bansa dahil sa kanilang remittances. Dantiamento UNTV, News and Rescue. Diyos ang aming sandigan, serbisyo publiko ang aming pinahahalagahan.
Nagbabala ang Department of Labor and Employment sa publiko kaugnay sa kumakalat na balita patungkol sa tulong panghanap buhay sa ating disadvantaged o displaced workers o TUPAD program. Ayon sa DOLE, hindi totoo ang social media post patungkol sa pagkuha ng TUPAD beneficiaries na tatanggap umano ng 800 pesos daily minimum wage. Ang pinakamataas nila na daily minimum wage ay sa Metro Manila na 610 pesos. Sinabi pa ng DOLE, ginamit lamang ng nasabing post ang logo ng National Labor Relations Commission at wala rin itong kaugnayan sa TUPAD program. Kaugnay nito, hinikayat ng DOLE ang publiko na kaagad i-report sa kanila sakaling may matanggap na impormasyon na gumagamit ng TUPAD program sa hindi otorisadong paraan. Maaari itong ipaabot sa kanila sa pamamagitan ng DOLE hotline number 1349 o magsadya sa pinakamalapit na DOLE office sa inyong lugar. Maaari rin bisitahin ang kanilang official social media accounts para sa karagdagang detalye. Umapela ang 8 dating pulis na sangkot sa pagkakapatay sa binatilyong si Jem.
Well, there you are. In determining the wages level that is, and as a ratio of and in relation to affordability, financial capability of enterprises, firms, small, medium, and large enterprises, one has to determine the relationship and also the ability of the company to absorb the wage increase and still sustain some decent profitability level. Otherwise, once the profitability level is endangered and jeopardized, to be direct about it, it will lead, as it has been seen in many cases, not only in the Philippines but in other countries as well, during times of economic crisis, to the closure of the business or businesses and the suspension of operation of restaurants, bookstores, retail shops, uh, food chains, uh, garment stores, and others. So it must be studied well how far the enterprises, small, medium, and large, can um, take the blow, because it is going to be a blow to some degree, to increase wages uh, in view of the fact that the Philippines, the economy, and businesses in general are just recovering from the damaging adversarial impact of the past uh, pandemic lockdowns, which also made travel uh, inhibited, restrained. So commerce declined, industries began to slow down operation and manufacture, and it shrunk the economy to a great extent. And true, many companies, many shops, especially the small and medium enterprises, suspended operations and closed shop. And that naturally uh, resulted in the increase of uh, unemployment, right? And uh, the it's like dousing cold water into uh, a kindling of uh, sticks under the fire. So it is best to look at your parameters. The government should study that and make uh, 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 what feasibility study in many cases of certain industry by industry before jumping into a decision to uh, randomly increase wages. Sure, everybody is a heart for the laboring masses. Sure, people understand the weight of the responsibilities of parents to provide sufficient uh, cash to cover home expenses, school expenses, utilities, Meralco, Maynilad, and all that stuff. And supermarket, yeah, groceries. As well as, yeah, in other cases, home rentals, that would comprise a large percent in the total family expenses. So there must be some modicum of moderation, right? A an educated step, okay, uh, tempered with wisdom and a scientific approach. So you know the flexibility. It's called flexibility. It's the flexibility. How far can families sustain uh, their expenses, their needs under the present situation? And then how far can the companies absorb wage increase in the event of a wage increase? For example, if you would say uh, the increase were 100 pesos on a daily basis, or let's say 200 or 300, can companies, for example, companies with uh, what, let's say 100 uh, people, 100 people, if you add 300, assuming they are all the 100 were all of the same rank and just received 300 additional salaries or wages on a per day basis, what would that be? 300 times 100. Mhm. Right? That would be what, 30,000 a day? Right? Additional expenses. And if you multiply that by 30 days, that would be what? 900,000 additional expense per month. Now, we don't know whether the weight of 900,000 additional expense could be borne equitably or sufficiently by uh, by small, medium, maybe medium enterprises in the Philippines today. So that's got to be studied. You can come up with a matrix and do certain pilot models and examine the feasibility of that suggestion. It sounds good. It comes from the heart. It's socially uh, favorable. However, is it economically and financially feasible? That is the question. All right. So that's all for now. We'll see you again on the next live stream. Yes, when we come back on the same channel, same time. God bless you.